Yeah, but you were 13. What were you
I
seeing?
went there to see the lifestyle,
Right.
And I saw it, and it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand it.
Biggie Smalls was there.
Biggie Smalls was there. Lil' Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people are hanging around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans,
And your
Jodeci,
parents were
Mary J.
okay?
Blige. They didn't know nothing about this.
Usher is finally taking Diddy down, and fans think there's no going back for Puffy now.
And I'm not going back and forth with nobody. I'm just going to, if I'm here, I'm going to speak up for myself. I'm going to speak up for myself now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to have you think something that I hate. I hate a thief. I hate somebody that don't got, and I don't hate nobody, but that's with somebody that just got to take something that somebody else worked for just for their benefit and their family. I don't like that. Help me clear this up.
What would the lot say?
I spoke to the lot. Yeah, I told the lot. They gonna help me clear it up. They know, the truth gonna be the truth. But we gonna get to the truth. As long as I'm outside, we gonna get, not trying to start nothing with nobody. Mace, I love Mace. If it ain't that, and I will tell anybody thinks I owe them something, show me the receipt. You get paid in 24 hours. I will be saying something about it. I'm in amazement on what's going on in the world. But hey, who am I? I am somebody. But even I get tired of this, man. Woo! It's too much cooning and buffooning, y'all. Too much. And we all guilty of it. But damn, man. I can't believe this is what hip hop has become, man. I just can't. My mind is like blown, man. So, y'all need to watch some documentaries on hip hop. People don't even know what hip hop is. Netflix has this great documentary on hip hop, the history of hip hop. I know, I think Steve Stout did one. Fab Five. Just go to YouTube, man. Go to YouTube, man. And I'm not one to cast no stone, but damn it, I know when to stop.
There has been a 360 shift in Hollywood recently, where celebrities are coming together to take down Sean Diddy Combs once and for all. Usher, too, is revealing years of evidence that he has apparently gathered against his ex-mentor Diddy Combs, putting the final nail in Diddy's career.
Puff and Usher did have a situation, and that situation led Usher to the hospital. Now, I let Usher explain that to y'all. I let Usher tell that story. But how dare you say a man that groomed you, you gonna give him a pass? Bruh, you know I know.
Take a look.
So these artists, they're getting f***ed in the ass because that's their ritual. That's their rite of passage to get to the next level.
They this they this videotape it. Then when he in the meeting, they give him the contract. They play the video of him getting f***ed by like 3 niggas.
Everybody in the music industry that you see that's successful is a homo. So you go, so they get high, they get intoxicated, and they have transvestites women ass. They have transvestites women videotape this.
Recently, a number of celebrities have discussed or related awkward experiences they had with rapper Sean Diddy Combs, sending the internet into a total frenzy. Now, among the few who have gone out of their way to expose Diddy for his true nature are Cassie, Justin Bieber, Usher, and Diddy's ex-bodyguard, Gene Deal. Now, in case you're a little lagging, before becoming the successful man that he is, Usher initially caught the interest of Sean Diddy Combs at the age of 14, not knowing what he was setting himself up for. Obviously, not wasting any time, the record producer P. Diddy immediately signed Usher to Bad Boy Entertainment.
My brother right here from day one, we used to wake up and, pause, but like just how, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes, you know what I'm saying? Take your time with it, breathe it in. Yeah, they yours when you go see this for you. This ain't for nobody else but you. You take your time, boy. I see you. Fly ass motherfucker going, baby. You were in the kitchen eating all my cereal.
From then, it was said that Combs helped Usher enter the world of fame and fortune by taking on the role of mentor and housing Usher as part of his training mentoring program.
I was having a good time, you know what I mean?
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 a.m. with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
And do you have money? What's going on?
I mean, I had like per diem.
Yeah.
I had like, you know,
What
like
a
a living.
life.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy camp?
Hell no.
Although, recently, Usher has candidly revealed the ugly aspect of his early career. According to Usher, Combs had exposed him to drugs and wild parties when he was underage and unnerved about anything for that matter.
And it was hard. There were a lot of things I seen and a lot of positions that I think I was put in where I had to make very, very tough decisions in my life about who I would be. I was 13 years old, and being 13, having that type of exposure, you know, yeah, it was cool to go to Howard Homecoming with Puff. It was great to be able to go to Club USA or the Supper Club, you know, with Puffy in that time, or the Tunnel. But these are places that a 13-year-old probably should not be. You know, most kids will be excited about it. You know, most kids are trying to figure out, you know, how to be around, you know, hot girls, pretty girls. I'm around grown women, and I'm seeing them do things and have experiences that I'm not quite ready for. You know, and I think that he was just trying to show me the lifestyle. However, that's not what I was there for. I was there because I wanted a career, man. So we would fight, we would tussle. More than often, I think Puffy would say, man, you gotta chill. Like, you just a little bit too intense. You know, you gotta relax. Like, yo, man, I'm here to work, man. I ain't sang in a week. I mean, I'm 13 years old, like banging on this man as though, you know, I am the manager. I am the spokesperson for Usher. And I'm telling him, look, you're gonna put me in the studio, man. You got Biggie Smalls in there, you got Craig Mack in there. You're gonna make me a priority too. I'm not here to party with you. I don't wanna go to the clubs. Matter of fact, I'm too young to even be in here. Why you got me in clubs? I think as a kid, I realized, hey, look, that's not my ring. That's not my moment. That's not my bottle. That's not my drink. That's not my celebration. So I'm not here to celebrate. I wanted people to be excited about me the way that they were excited about him. I wanted my own success. So I would stay at the studio. All of what I could absorb from being an artist, being around other performers like Mary J. Blige, Jodeci, I'll Be Sure at the time, Missy Elliott, Timbaland, all of these people, I would just absorb every bit of what I could get my hands on. I was just pulling everything I possibly could. There was a lesson in all of it. There was something to pull from it all because I got a chance to see a glimpse of the lifestyle, a glimpse of the idea of what it was to be successful. And part of all of this is really, if you can see it, then you should believe it.
Beyond that, Puff's former security has also brought all the receipts this time, extensively dissecting the Usher Diddy scenario. So, once you hear Gene explain it to you, you won't be left in any doubt about it.
Let me reframe you on something. Remember Usher? We was at the Swiss Hotel. Puff had Kim in the room. Had one of Keith Sweat's baby mothers in the big room outside the master bedroom. He came outside in his robe. She gave him a fellatio right there. His back was turned to me. She gave him a fellatio. You knocked on the door. I came and opened the door for you. Puff went in the room. You came in the room and kissed that girl dead in her mouth. Now I'm telling that because you taking up for somebody that you know and a lot of more people know didn't do you right when you was at Diddy camp. Y'all put it together.
And what you mean by Diddy camp?
Remember? He was on one of the talk shows, the white guy with the curly hair. what's his name? The white guy with the curly hair. And he said, yo, would you send your son to Diddy camp? And Usher said, no. Ask him why he won't send him to Diddy camp. But yet and still you praise him.
Yeah, man, and you said that, I know you can't go into detail, but you said that it was a situation where Diddy sent him to the hospital?
Let Usher explain that to you. Let Usher mama explain that to you. And the hospital was in Scarsdale, New York.
According to Gene, Diddy has been actively involved in organizing the infamous gay parties that the elite of Hollywood are said to attend. Diddy seems to be more than just a guest there. He actively seeks out additional attendees, turning these get-togethers into an exclusive organization that only individuals who agree to sell their souls to Diddy can become a part of.
But it all started, we was in Atlanta. And this story starts when I'm with Puff and he's in exotic bookstores and he's doing shopping, right? He's shopping, getting his stuff and everything like that. So, you know, this is the first time I was ever in an exotic bookstore with Puff. So, you know, I'm giving him his space. He's taking things off the shelves and stuff like that. Because they gave him a brown paper bag. When they gave him a brown paper bag, he was just putting stuff in there. So I said, damn, you know, he got to go put it on the counter and, you know, show everybody what he's getting. So as he's going, I'm just looking at the places where he's picking stuff from. So there's one part he picked up some things from up here on my left side. And then he picked like quite a few of them down. I'm like, okay. He put them in the bag. So when I went by there and I looked up there and it said plugs. And I was like, hey, yo, what are you getting this for? And it said plugs. And he was like, yo, can I do my shopping by myself? I said, yeah, you could do it by yourself, brother. And he started walking and everything like that. When he got to, I just waited at the counter. When he got to the counter, he didn't even have to show the guy nothing. He just gave the guy a wad of money. I mean, like, he gave the guy a stack, something like this. And Puff wasn't the dude that carried no 20s and no 50s and nothing like that. And I mean, like, he just said, boom. And we walked out the store.
To dispel any misunderstandings, Gene also says that Diddy had objectives beyond his own. More importantly, it seems that Diddy has been organizing these events not just for his personal amusement, but also in an effort to entice other strongmen to participate in bizarre activities, record them, and later on use the compromising videos for his own benefit.
A lot of freaky stuff is going on. You gotta use your mind. What they was doing with those plugs.
Basically, Gene and others are providing fans with an intimate glimpse into Diddy's world of freak-offs, Turkish baths, and scandalous soirees rather than just naming people.
I knew I should wait outside of Turkish baths for him. You know what they do in the Turkish baths?
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't? Okay. That's where a lot of gay men meet. And they all take hot baths together. But that's a lot of that these guys get into when they start having certain meetings with certain people and they meet them at the Turkish bath and they do their meetings and they meet their people in those type of situations where they're comfortable at. So they don't have to worry about their indiscretions coming out. You mean? You understand what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, twice, sometimes 3 times a week, me and the driver be outside. He'll run into the Turkish bath. Got that big tub at home, but you want to go? No, go ahead.
In another one of his interviews, Deal asserted that these gatherings serve as a playground for Hollywood's elite, who are known and wealthy enough to shell out a lot of money for tickets to the most bizarre productions in town, to indulge in their wildest dreams. Later on, Gene painted a striking portrait of Turkish baths as a typical location for gay men to have covert rendezvous. He suggested that, because of Diddy's organizing skills, these exchanges are more than just hot baths. Rather, they are part of a larger network where people secretly get together for private pursuits. Of course, the fact that some new recruits are rumored to have opted out suggests that there are more people engaged than just eager participants. However, the most important point that is still unresolved is what exactly is happening at these events to justify their exorbitant cost. Now, to support his claims, Gene has disclosed that Usher's function as a matchmaker allowed Justin Bieber entry to the exclusive Diddy gathering. You see, in the blink of an eye, Bieber found himself spending an unexplained 48 hours in Diddy's residence, away from the prying eyes of the press, all thanks to Diddy. Even stranger is the fact that nobody truly knows what transpired during those intense 48 hours. Meanwhile, Reggie Wright Jr. has also said that he was pressured to participate in actions for which he was not emotionally or psychologically prepared, and that young rappers like Justin Bieber and Usher were duped by Diddy because they were naive.
I keep telling y'all that nigga been battling with this homosexuality way before all this shit came out. Y'all be, you motherfuckers like always saying, and you too, John, Reggie be lying, Reggie making up. But if y'all go and listen to my videos before, y'all see I done spoke on all this bull before. Been telling y'all, Puffy Combs is a fucking homosexual. Any man sitting paying a motherfucking meal to come and watch him have sex with his girl is a weirdo. Now I know y'all be like, well, you don't watch porn, you don't watch porn. No, number one, I don't pay a motherfucking man to come and watch me or let me watch them a man. I mean, a girl. I ain't gonna pay no man to do that. And generally, if I'm watching, it's girl on girl. That's just my taste. But yeah, that's crazy. But I've been telling y'all that is gay. He's gay, but when you have to have these females around, you gotta hide that crazy fantasy. I got Gene done told y'all. The going to buy plugs. Females that play with and plugs and all that, they want their own. They want that broken out brand new or new for you that don't know. You go break out a though that you've been having laying around the house or something like that. Bitches be like, get that away from me. You better break it out of some plastic. How I know? I used to date. Don't do that no more. I am a happily married man now. But that's how that shit goes, y'all. That's how that shit goes. Puffy is a weirdo. Been telling y'all he's a weirdo. But now that it's out, everybody else can benefit from the stories. But Gene been telling y'all. That's one thing I give him credit for. He been telling y'all. He ain't been saying no words like I just harshly said it. But, it's gonna come out. Usher, somebody gonna come out and tell y'all these stories. It's just a matter of time.
Reggie claims that this is also a contributing factor in Usher's admission that, although he did the best he could at the time, he now regrets some of the choices he made. Currently, Combs is being criticized by Usher for not being the greatest role model. He felt forced to fire Combs to establish his own identity, pursue his career on his own terms, and stop being someone's property. And because it's pretty much known what happens when you speak out against Hollywood elites, Jaguar Wright seems to have suggested that Combs was responsible for a number of deaths, mainly those of young musicians who wanted to come out and express their disgust for the rapper Diddy, but didn't seem to want anything to do with him. You heard that right. That's all for today's video. Make sure to comment your thoughts in the comments below. For more updates, hit the bell icon.